Welcome to Color Red Couch, week 9. We've got Gold Leader on the couch today. It's a great Denver band, and they have a track coming out today called Norwood. Hey guys, how you doing? It's good to have you here on the Color Red Couch, on the virtual Color Red Couch.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah, good to see you, Eddie.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, you guys have been part of Color Red right from the get-go. I think you must have come in pretty soon into the studio, because I feel like first single we put out was, I don't know.
Was it Crosscontamination? Was that the first one, or was it the Flop? I think it was the Flop.
I think it was the Flop.
It was the
I think
Flop.
Crosscontamination was the second.
Yeah. So this is the fourth single that we're releasing today. I really dig it. It sounds great, and
Thank you.
Like the additional horns, and there's some nice textural stuff there that it's definitely really interesting, and it got a real great vibe to it. So, what's the concept of Norwood? Who's Norwood?
That's a Thomas Jennings question. Yeah.
Who's Norwood is actually, there's kind of an unremarkable answer, which is that I was trying to come up with a name for this tune, and I got a text message from the Bernie Sanders campaign, and the person who texted me was named Norwood. I was like, there's the title right there. It just popped up on my phone.
Yeah.
But musically, man, the tune is the concept started with Will Trask and I just playing duo together. And he played this this beat that has this wild rhythmic trick where there's a hard snare hit on beat 1, preceded by some bass drum stuff on beat 4. So it makes it sound like 1 and 2 instead of 4 and 1. Mm-hmm. And then I started playing this guitar part that it's also had this kind of rhythmic weird thing where the beginning felt like the end, and the end the end felt like the beginning, and the beginning felt like the middle, and we just kind of played it for like 10 minutes, and then we were like, there's the A section.
Came up with something weird like that, because I mean, what time signature is it? Is it in 7, or is it like
it's in 4? It doesn't sound like it, but it's just in 4. Yeah, until the transition into the B section, which is a bar of 7. Yeah. But otherwise, it's just 4/4 the whole time. It's weird 4/4.
Yeah, because I think that must have been the point where I actually decided to count. So it was playing, I was like, what is this? And then I count and go, it's 7, but only 1 bar of 7, apparently, the only bar I counted.
Yes,
the important part is that your head just bobs the whole time. None of this even comes through, it just it just grooves.
Yeah,
hopefully.
You see that. We took a video of it down in Color Red too, the day we recorded it, and you could see it in looking back, like Trask is just like the Trask face, he's just like in that groove the entire time. It's definitely a bopper. It's a cool one.
Well, tell all the Color Red fans, like who's in the band and who plays what, just so the people know who you guys are.
Well, the band is Mr. Thomas Jennings right here on guitar. It's Will Trask on the drums. Eric Luba, who is another frequented Color Red musician, he plays keys and organ, B3. Then we have Alex Cazzette on tenor, and Carrie McCune on the trumpet. And I'm Zach Jackson. I play bass.
Yeah, and you mixed it as well, didn't you, Zach?
I helped mix this one. Actually, a good buddy of mine named Mike Yak. He used to work up at Immersive Records. He helped me. He's been kind of like my mixing mentor, and he's helped me mix this thing too. So he's got a great home studio. We went over there and ran it through all this cool outboard gear, and just we're messing around with sounds and just cool little production things. So it's been fun. And so it's been especially like these days, I've been experimenting a bunch, like in the box, outside of the box, and just trying to get cool sounds. And he's been a great mentor.
It's nice to have the time to finally to kind of do that, really.
For real. Yeah,
learning so many new things, and I know personally, I'm just getting so much mixing done and mixing other people's music, and people are sending me stuff, and it's a great time to learn new skills.
It really is. Yeah, it really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is the fourth release on Color Red. What else you got? You got more tricks up your sleeve? Have you recorded more stuff? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think we've got 3 other ones in the sidelines right now, which are a couple starting to mix up. We're really excited with this this next group of tunes because the first three didn't have trumpet. So Carrie wasn't involved, and they were like, we need to beef up this horn section more.
Right.
And Carrie and Alex just they just gel so well together. So she was like a go-to. So it's pretty much 4 members of Mama Magnolia, then like Will Trask and Eric Luba, you know, which is pretty cool because we all, Thomas, Carrie, and Alex and I all play Mama Magnolia as well. So we've been gelling for years. So it's just, this project just feels natural, you know. It's really cool.
And for people who don't know, it's like it's a very Denver-centric band.
Yes.
Really is, you know, the sound of Denver. I mean, that's what you guys represent for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah.
Music scene's so beautiful here. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
It's a great
Beautiful
city to be a musician. Yeah.
So you pretty much got an album together then. What's that? That's 7 tracks, and then, you know, you can get away with like 8, 9, maybe 10.
Yeah.
Doing vinyl anyway, you can't fit many. I mean, I used to buy Blue Note albums, and they'd have 5 tracks on them if you were lucky. It'd be like 2 on one side, 3 on the other side. It's like, and then CDs happened, and everyone started doing 90-minute albums. And you were just,
Oh no.
yeah. So yeah, well, let's try and knock out an album because I love what you guys are doing, and it's like, you know, our fans really love it, and you've got a lot of love from the UK with Craig Charles, the Funk and Soul show that Craig Charles puts on the BBC. Has been playing you guys a lot, hasn't he? So
Yeah, he's loving Crosscontamination.
yeah, that was
Love
it.
that
Yeah.
Yeah, really thankful for his support, his plays. That's really awesome.
Yeah. And you probably don't know much about Craig Charles, but he's an actor, and he was on this show called Red Dwarf, which is kind of like this cult comedy sci-fi show back in the like 80s, I guess. And then he did Robot Wars, which is where people built their own little robots, and then in a kind of like gladiator ring, they would fight each other. Yeah, it was just,
That's so cool.
I remember watching.
History. And so it was like he was such a household name, and then he got this show on the BBC, and he was really into funk and soul. So he started championing the whole funk and soul, especially the funk and soul revival and things like that. So, you know, he's been an integral part of that scene, you know, for the last, 20, 30 years. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
What a journey.
I know.
Yeah.
Acting to robots to funk, man.
Robot Wars was sweet. Me and my brother used to watch Robot Wars. That show is incredible.
Oh, yeah. Was it the British one, or was that an American version?
I think it was the British one.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's the man, Craig Charles himself. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Well, thanks for joining me today, and we love the track Norwood, and go check that out on Color Red, coming out today. Gold Leader.
Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie.
All right, that's Gold Leader here on the Color Red Couch. Their tune comes out today, Norwood. Go check it out, and hope you're doing okay out there, and we'll see you soon. Bye.